We begin this week by saying the same thing I said to myself as I mailed the Christmas presents I found that had fallen in the back of my trunk and been hidden under a blanket. Better late than never. Yay! I'm not kidding. That actually happened. Amazing. I love it. Happy Sunday. And it's kind of a fun week for me. It's the reminder. I don't know about y'all, but time has been a flat circle again for the month of April. I have been off schedule since spring break and the extended trip that I took with my daughter and then with my family. And it's just, this month is absolutely blazed by. But I'm not running a marathon next weekend. And I know some of you are. Big good luck to everyone at 3 days at the fair, which is next weekend. I hope you enjoy your taper and all the donuts. And good luck to everyone running Flying Pig next weekend. I know Coach Nikki is going to be there. Christy Harris is going to be there. I know that we've got a couple more coming up in June. I know we've got Susan Dumas is racing in Missoula, Montana in June, and I'm so jealous. If you have not been to Missoula, it's gorgeous. Yes, there's a lot we could say about Montana, but I want to focus on the natural beauty of it and the river runs through it-ness and legends of the fallness of Montana. It's absolutely beautiful. And I especially Missoula. The food is fantastic. It's one of my favorite little cities. And if you ever wanted to have an excuse to run like a destination that isn't like really out there destination race, Missoula is just a wonderful, wonderful place to go spend a long weekend and get a run in if ever you're so inclined. So good luck to everyone who's racing next weekend. I wish I could be with you. If you check your inboxes, you should see that May is out. I managed to squeak that out. I got it started last week and then was like, oh no, it's tomorrow. I don't know. In my brain, I guess I just thought I had a whole nother like 5 days. But that's what this year has felt like. It got out. It's in your inboxes. You should be able to access it. If not, do let me know. And I meant everything that I said in the email, my deep monthly thoughts that went out. This is a really cool time of year because the possibilities are still there, right? If you say to me, like in July, MK, I think I want to try for a PR at the St. George's Marathon. I'm like, too late. It's in 6 weeks. There's not a lot of change we can affect in 6 weeks. We need really long lead times when we're changing a body, like trying to improve performance. But barring that, like May, and St. George is just really early in the marathon season. May, like the possibilities are endless. Are you going to run a full this year? That off the table. Maybe you don't want to. You could do a bunch of 5Ks. You could do a 5K series with your friends. This is the time when you're going to have more time. In general, the sun is coming up a whole lot earlier, making it easier to get out of bed and meet people and maybe do that 5:30 Legree class that one of your friends is always trying to get you to go to. I'm never going to go to it. I'm sorry. Legree is like super hard Pilates. And I'm like, Pilates is hard enough. I don't need the super hard Pilates. No, thank you. Life is hard. But you do the 5:30 Legree or the 5:30 Orange Theory. If there are things that you want to do, there's more time in the day. Go play. Find the thing that sounds like fun and do it and don't worry about it. There's still plenty of time to decide if you want to do a half or even like really train for a half or like really train for something. There's still plenty of time to opt in. Like we're not closing in on deadlines, right? So May is sort of that period where if you were able to lock things in a little bit in April, or you just finished tiptoe and you feel kind of punchy, now is a really good time to look ahead and say like, wow, a lot of options are on the table for me. What do I want to do? And if those options are overwhelming, don't hesitate to get into office hours and talk to me about it, because this should be a fun time, not an overwhelming time. And I know that having a whole lot of options can be overwhelming. I studied abroad the first time in Russia in 1995, and I remember coming back and having been gone for an extended period of a summer, coming back and needing to grab deodorant or toothpaste. I don't remember which, something really banal like that on the way home, and walking into a Walmart and being like, I don't know how to choose. I kind of had like a meltdown. I'm like, I don't know. Because in Russia, there had been like, here's one option. If you were lucky, maybe two with different flavors. But like, just trying to pick one. I couldn't do it. My mom came in and was like, go sit in the car. I got this. A little frustrated with me, and I kind of get that. And I know it can feel like that when you realize, like, wow, I really can do whatever. How do I choose? Start with what sounds fun. What do you want to do? Because again, it's been 5 years now, I think, since I left AMR. So that's 5 years since I opened the doors here and said we're going to do things a little bit differently than I as a coach have ever been able to do them. Because in past at Lifetime Run and AMR, it's selling a half marathon plan. Here is a full marathon plan. So that sort of determined the outcome, right? Now it's like you could do a half, you don't have to. You can do a full. You don't have to. All right. But if you're going to do this, then you cannot do these other things. And here we don't have to say that. We don't have to be so narrow. We don't have to walk a tightrope, and we're not trying to like hit for perfection. We can just say, like, it's been a rough 3 years. I am here. I am back. What do I want to do? I don't like 5Ks, but you know what? I've said that, and I've said that, and I've said that, and I mean it. Oh my God. Oh, hi. I'm looking forward to my training with you too. Thank you. Yay. And I say that, and I say that, I mean it. 5Ks are hard. If you're racing a 5K, like at full race capacity, like actually racing is painful no matter the distance. I've always gravitated toward the marathon because it's not really hard effort. It's just really long, right? And I can do really long. I can't do really hard effort because it hurts a lot. And properly done 5K really hurts. A properly done 10K really hurts. And I don't want to do things that really hurt. That's me. But, if I had a friend who was like, let's do this super fun race together, this cotton candy run. I love cotton candy. I can't eat it right now. Diabetes sucks. The idea was, let's do this cotton candy run. It's all you can eat cotton candy all the way through, and we'll walk and we'll get coffee and we'll use the bathroom and we'll take pictures. I would be like, you know what? That sounds fun. I would love to go for a big long walk and eat cotton candy with you and take pictures and then go to Dunkin' Donuts. Let's do that. So this is the time when I want you to expand your horizons and think beyond the finish time and think beyond the thing. Do what sounds fun, find a way to connect with it, and then go do that. Whether you're doing Orange Theory with your husband, like Dr. Lon is doing at the moment, where it does on occasion, and I love that for it. Sorry, Dr. Kara, Dr. Mays. She started doing Orange Theory with her husband, and I think that sounds like a lot of fun. I don't think it sounds fun at all. I hate Orange Theory, but doing something with my husband sounds fun, and I love that for her. And I'm not knocking on what y'all choose to do, right? But my point is, like, we're at a point where you can. The world is your oyster. This is the time. If there is a time later in the year, and for a lot of my private clients, my one-on-one clients, yes, there will be a period when we have to tighten up and start saying no to things. That time has not come yet. So for now, do all the things, eat all the things, have all the fun, get all the movement, and wear all the sunscreen. Because if we're transitioning just now from being indoors mostly to being outdoors mostly, you will get sunburned. It's called exposure. If you've ever watched Naked and Afraid on the Discovery Channel, I strongly advise you turn it on. The thing that knocks my husband and I are obsessed. The thing that knocks contestants out the fastest, it's not inability to find food or to find water. It's exposure. It's the sun and the elements on your skin in a brand new way that you're not used to. Granted, we're not going to be running around naked. And if you do, you do you. I'm not going to be running around naked. But being out in short sleeves and shorts as opposed to bundled up, and transition is just like that, man, where you're like, yay, it's 70 degrees, it's kind of warm, shorts and a headband, like maybe keep the cap on and a lot of sunscreen on your face, maybe a really thin. Wasel's having a sale right now. I think they've got these really amazing super thin like sun protection long sleeve shirts. Grab a couple of those and wear those as invest in a couple of transition pieces and lather on the sunscreen, and then go out and play. You will need less of that as the summer progresses, but at least for these first few key weeks out, let's not go running into it face first, suffer from all the things that exposure can do to you, and then things go from being a whole lot of fun to being very disruptive and not having a whole lot of motivation, because it is very hard to move when you've got a really bad sunburn. Congratulations to Tamara Payton, who ran a Hilly Half Marathon today. and did a really amazing job. Also, Trisha Thorne had a fun time walking a 5K with her husband, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. Trisha Thorne is winning at life, and I love it. Yes, I got a new watch, and it's in the bedroom. I took it off so I could type out all the things I needed to type to get May out. So, but I have upgraded my Polar Vantage V. Finally bit the dust, and so I got a brand new Polar Vantage V2. And it's pretty, and I'm excited, and it's a lot more accurate than my previous one was. My other one, I had literally worn it to bits. So we got one question for the night. Hi, thanks for everything. I've been in rebuild for a while and figured I was just about ready for maintain. But that first Saturday long run in May on the plan for 1 hour and 55 minutes might be a little too much. I was kind of expecting the first long run to be 95 minutes. Should I just go ahead and start there? Yes. Yes, you absolutely should. If you're coming out, and the reason I upped it this month is because we do have so many people that I'm aware of in fitness protection right now that will be transitioning into the 10-week training plan relatively soon. So that this time of year, broadly and generally speaking, I make the long runs a little bit longer and maintain just through the summer. And then I start to reduce them because those who are going to get onto the marathon ramp are already on it by August. And I kind of roll everything back. So the long runs increase in fitness protection from May until August, and then they decrease again, knowing that most of you who are going to race are already on the ramp, in the throes of your training cycle, or getting close to done. So with that in mind, this is just that brief period when we're training to train, getting ready to get ready. And so, yes, for that reason, in Maintain, the long runs are a little bit longer. But if you're not doing marathon in the fall and you don't have like a hard date when you need to be transitioning into the marathon long run sandwich ramp, you don't need to worry about it. What we need to worry about is not burning out and not overdoing it and not running ourselves ragged, which you have brilliantly done here. Yes, please start with 95 minutes. Ignore what the plan says. Cut everything back massively by 20 minutes, right? So do 95 minutes and then do, 105 minutes. Or and then after that, I mean, if you're not doing a half or a full, you don't really need to run longer than 2.5 hours. So we can just gradually ramp it up to 2.5 hours, but you don't even have to go that high, right? Because the transition from rebuild, week 4, lane 2 of rebuild versus week 1 of maintain, not that different. Lane 2, week 4 of rebuild versus week 4 of maintain, hugely different. So I like that. Listen to your body, pay attention. That is a big jump to go into 155 minutes. You don't need to do that. Start at 95 and then increase by no more than 20 minutes per week, but you don't even have to increase it by 20 minutes per week. You can just do 95 minutes every week, and that is fine with me. It's going to be good. I'm not sure what little people want. I thought we gave them everything they wanted all the time. Anyway, it's Violet's house. I'm just living in it. That's pretty much all I had to say for this week. I hope you enjoy this month's playlists. This is music that I've started having to play for my kids to get them moving in the morning. Hopefully it'll get you moving in the morning, not just out the door, but on your run too. Let me know what you think. I haven't gotten any feedback on a lot of the playlists in a while, and that's fine. But I have fun making them. Let me know what you like and let me know what you don't. Okay. Either way, you are coached, you are loved, and you're winning at life. Don't forget, you can always reach out for more one-on-one. More of this if you'd like it. It's available for you. One-on-one coaching still got some spots. And Tiptoe. We're going to be launching another Tiptoe through the summer. You can go ahead. There is a coupon for it in the email that should be in your inbox. Hopefully not in your spam, but it might be in your spam. Go in there and look for it. There's a coupon in your inbox somewhere from me with the coupon for Tiptoe. Give it to a friend. Use it yourself. If you need someone, if you know of anyone who needs a little help, like getting back into the habit, just want a little bit more push and pull to get that done, I'm here for that. I'm here for you. Tiptoe is a pretty great program, and the feedback was really strong in the last go around. So we'll be launching that towards the end of May, beginning of June. Hope to see you in there. Have a great week. And again, can't say it enough. I'm looking forward to May. I'm looking forward to all of you, and good luck next weekend to everyone who is racing. Do not forget, Flying Pig is kind of hilly. Go check out the course report that I wrote. Go into the course report section of the blog. Flying Pig should be in there. If you are doing the stacked races, the multi-event where it's like 5K, 1 mile race, 5K, and then the half or the full. They have several different combinations that you can do. Remember that you don't need to give your all in the first of the three. We got to spread it out, pace it out a little bit. Go gently into that good race, please, children. Coach loves you. Have fun.